Okay, so this
Okay
time,
na daw.
cloud computing and virtualization for business agility. Cloud computing and virtualization have become essential pillars, no, in modern day business transformation. So in simple terms, no, cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer's hard drive. Well, virtualization naman po allows one physical machine to run multiple virtual machines, optimizing hardware usage. And these technologies help businesses stay agile, meaning they can quickly adapt to changes, scale operations up or down, and respond to customer needs efficiently. No, let's say, for example, no, a startup selling handman crafts online can use cloud-based inventory and sales tools without investing in expensive hardware. One of the greatest advantage of cloud computing is cost efficiency. No, traditionally, companies have to buy expensive servers, maintain physical infrastructure, and hire a full-time IT staff. But with cloud services like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud, businesses can rent computing resources on a pay-as-you-go basis. This model is especially beneficial for small and medium enterprises in the Philippines that need to manage costs but still want to complete or want to compete, no, with larger corporation. A cafe chain, for instance, can use cloud-based POS and analytics tools to manage sales across branches without setting up a complex IT system. Virtualization further enhances agility by allowing companies to run different operating system and application on a single server, reducing energy usage, physical space, and hardware cost. IT department can create multiple virtual servers for testing, development, and running legacy application. All from one physical machine po yan. For instance, a school offering online courses can use virtualized servers to host various learning platforms like Moodle, Canvas, or Google Classroom without needing separate devices for each one. And this flexibility accelerates deployment and keeps system resilient to outages. And to give us more details about topic, let us all welcome our presenter. Go ahead.
So, thank you, Doc, for the introduction. So, good morning, team. Good morning, classmates. My topic for discussion today is about cloud computing and virtualization for business agility. So, in today's fast-paced digital economy, businesses must be able to scale, adapt, and innovate quickly. So, cloud computing and virtualization are two key technologies that enable organizations to achieve operational flexibility, cost efficiency, and competitive advantage. So, our topic for coverage for today's discussion, number one is the definition of cloud computing and virtualization, how they enhance business agility, what are the key benefits and challenges, and then the applications and future trends. Now, first, let us understand what cloud computing is. So, kanina, dinefine na siya ni Dean. So, cloud computing delivers on-demand computing resources over the internet. So, ito yung servers nga, storage, databases, networking, and software. So, it follows three main service models. Nandyan yung infrastructure as service, nandyan yung platform as service, and then software as service. So when we say infrastructure as a service, it means virtual machine, ito yung storage and networking. When we say platform as a service, ito naman yung development frameworks, middleware. And then software as a service, ito yung cloud-based application like Gmail, Dropbox, and Microsoft 365. So, yung mga yan. Now, moving on to virtualization. Virtualization creates a virtual version of physical IT resources using software. So, yung key types nito includes server virtualization. When we say server virtualization, it runs multiple operating system instances on one physical server. And then when we say naman storage virtualization, it is a pulls storage from multiple devices into a single system. And then next, the network virtualization, it optimizes traffic management. So, di ba may mga naririnig tayo bumabagal ang internet connectivity natin. So, dyan yan siya pumapasok. How they work together, etong tatlo. So, virtualization is the foundation of cloud computing, allowing providers to efficiently allocate resources across multiple users. Now, when it comes to enhancing business agility, number one, we have scalability and elasticity. So, sa cloud, it instantly scale resources up and down based on the demand. So, example nito yung e-commerce natin during peak seasons. And then, in terms of virtualization naman, it optimizes the existing hardware, thereby reducing the need for physical upgrades. And then next we have cost efficiency. So, ito yung pay-as-you-go model sa cloud as it reduce capital expenses. And then in terms of virtualization maximizes hardware utilization, lowering operational cost. And then next we have disaster recovery and business continuity. So cloud backup and replications ensures data resilience, while virtual machine snapshots allow fast recovery from failures. So ito yung a good example of this. Kaya mo talaga siyang ma-retrieve yung files mo once na kasi ensures data resilience, no? Minsan kasi pagka shine-share mo siya sa ibang tao, syempre yung file minsan halimbawa sa amin sa office namin, we are currently using yung Google Workspace, no? Halimbawa nag-attend kami ng training and then different division kailangan mag-provide ng input. But as a department, isa lang yung magiging output ng department. Pero iba-iba yung inputs from four divisions. So mag-uusap-usap lang kami up to what extent yung up to what page yung gagalawin ng ganitong division, and then the next division yung ganun lang para malinaw saan kayo gagalaw, kasi otherwise maglalabo-labo, pwedeng in-input ng isang division binura nung isa. So, yun yung kaya yan i-recover ng administrator, no? And then lastly, the remote work and collaboration. So, cloud-based tools support distributed teams. So, eto nga yung example, yung Microsoft Teams and Google Workspace. And then for virtual desktops, it provides secure remote access to corporate system naman. Now, cloud computing in business. Now, for startups and MSMEs, the use of cloud is to avoid heavy IT investments. So, nilolower niya yung startup capitalization mo. And then, it leverages for scalable infrastructure naman. Now, in terms of enterprises, hybrid cloud, it's a mix of private and public cloud for security sensitive workloads. And for virtualization, virtualization consolidates data centers, reducing cost. Now, there are also industry-specific use cases. For example, sa healthcare natin, cloud-based electronic health record systems improve patient care. Halimbawa, 'di ba, diyan sa Manila, medyo advanced na yung uh, uh, health records ng mga hospitals. But dito sa province namin, since limited, konti lang talaga yung private hospitals dito. Ang meron dito sa amin, like for example, dito sa capital namin, which is Mamburao, we only have the provincial hospital, which is a government hospital. So, manual pa talaga yung records keeping dito. Sandali lang po. Excuse me for a while. And then next, another example is sa finance. Sa finance, yung fraud detection using AI and ML in cloud environments. And then also in retail, dynamic inventory management via cloud analytics. Now, what are the challenges of cloud computing? Number one is the security concerns. So, aminin na natin, meron naman talaga, nangyayari naman talaga yung data breaches, no? Kahit sa government offices, nangyayari yan. So, data breaches is in shared cloud environments. So, paano natin siya malilimitahan, mamimitigate? Is just to comply with the regulations. Now, next ay vendor lock-in. When we say vendor lock-in, the dependency on a single cloud provider. So example, sa Google ka like for example sa amin, sa Google yung ginagamit namin. And then, how are we going to mitigate it, the challenge? Multi-cloud or hybrid strategies. And then there's also performance issues, network delays in cloud-hosted applications, and the possible solution, edge computing for real-time processing. Also, there's downtime and reliability risk. Yung downtime kasi, di ba, minsan disconnect ka and while you are still editing the document. So, pagka na-disconnect ka sa internet, you can still edit pero magre-reflect lang siya sa ibang may access yung kung ano yung inedit mo once ma-connect ka ulit sa internet. So, yun yung risk noon. Halimbawa, iba-iba kayong nag-edit ng document. So, pwedeng yung latest na nag-edit ng document, siya lang yung mag-appear. Maaaring natabunan niya yung ginawa ng iba. And then lastly, the management complexities. So monitoring multi-cloud or virtualized environment required robust tools. Now, here are some of the cloud security best practices. Number one is the implementation of strong access controls. So, we can share naman, anyone naman can access yung file or yung cloud basta meron siyang link. But the administrator can can identify sino lang yung pwedeng maging editor, sino lang yung pwedeng viewer, sino lang yung pwedeng mag-comment. So, yun yung pwede nating i-limit sa access controls. We also have encrypt sensitive data and then regular security audits and monitoring. We also have backup and disaster recovery planning, and then compliance with industry standards. Now, what are the future trends in cloud computing? Number one is AI and machine learning integration. So, eto, automated cloud management using AI na. And then we also have sustainable cloud computing, green data centers are reduced for reduced carbon footprints. And then we also have quantum computing in cloud. So this is still in the early stage, but promising for complex simulation. And then lastly, serverless computing. So this runs code without managing servers. Now, here are some of the common cloud computing myths. Cloud is not secure. No, it is secured. It depends on how you use it. And and kung kanino mo siya sinishare. So, uh, cloud so it is a myth. Okay? So next, cloud is only for big businesses. So parang hindi naman kasi anyone can use cloud computing. And then moving to cloud means losing control. So again, pwede mo nga siyang mas strengthen yung access controls ng iyong cloud. And then cloud always saves money. So not uh, at all. No, not at all times. Kasi syempre napupuno kasi din yung storage capacity ng cloud mo, 'di ba? So halimbawa kung sa physical storage or drive mo ay napupuno, may limitation, so ganoon din siya sa cloud. Pwede tayong mag-avail naman ng extra storage space. So, depende sa pangangailangan, ano. Now, in conclusion, cloud computing and virtualization are essential for model businesses to stay agile, competitive, and resilient. So, by leveraging these technologies, companies can, number one, scale dynamically with market demands. Number two, can reduce cost while improving efficiency. And number three, accelerate innovation with faster IT deployments. So, however, businesses must also address security, compliance, and vendor risk to fully benefit from this advancement. So, as cloud and virtualization continue to evolve, organizations that strategically adapt them will lead this digital transformation era. So, ang sabi nga, 'di ba, cloud is not just a technology. So, it is a business strategy for agility and growth. So, with that, this ends my presentation. Thank you for listening. May questions po ba?
Parang wala naman, ma'am.
Okay, so they don't have any questions so far, no? Another major benefits is business continuity and disaster recovery, no? Cloud-based system offer automatic backups and high availability, meaning data is regularly saved and can be recovered even if a system crashes, no? During typhoons, no, or power outage, no, in our country, businesses with cloud infrastructure can continue operating or quickly resume activities with minimal downtime, no? A local accounting firm that stores client files on Google Drive or Dropbox, let's say, for example, is better protected from data loss compared to one relying solely on physical documents or local servers. So, therefore, cloud computing and virtualization foster collaboration and innovation. Team can access files, tools, and system from anywhere with internet access, enabling remote work and real-time updates. This is critical, no, for business adapting to hybrid work models. Companies like Canva, which operates partly from the Philippines, rely heavily on cloud infrastructure to allow designers, developers, and marketers to work seamlessly across time zones. No, embracing these technologies isn't just about upgrading system; it's about transforming, no, how business think, act, and grow in a digital age. Okay, thank you so much.